Welcome, champions. Come with me quest by quest through the world of Azeroth and rid this world of evil and corruption. And don't forget to subscribe. Okay, guys, welcome back to classic World of Warcraft Cataclysm. We're here with King Ferris, ruler of Ramakon, and we're going to be attacking the Neverset and figuring out what else we need to do here in Ul'dahn. So, let's get into it. Neverset City is too well defended. The mountain next to it, however, is not. I've spoken to the ranger captain. He's willing to take a handful of his men and secure the strategic mountaintop. There is one catch, adventure. He agreed, but only if you would spearhead the attack with him. It must be a small group, else we'll draw the enemy's attention too soon. But trust me, the rangers of Ramakon are tough as they come. With you by their side, we'll surely succeed. You did it, adventure. Excellent. I will not lie to you, adventurer. We face a tremendous challenge ahead of us. As you go behind enemy lines into Neverset City, I want you to bring back the insignia of any Neverset scum you defeat. It will be a boon to our armies to know that you've dealt a crushing blow to the enemy. Excellent job, adventurer. Our troops will hear of your deeds. The armies of Ramakon are getting obliterated by Neverset's immortal guardians. The only way to defeat them is to slay the Dark Pharaoh of Neverset. Before we make our move, however, we're going to need to take care of his lieutenants. Go behind the battle lines and slay Scorpion Lord Namakara and the High Priest Sekhmet. Only then we will be ready to confront the Dark Pharaoh himself. You are a valuable ally, adventurer. We are one step closer to defeating the enemy. We are ready to strike now, adventurer. If we take down Dark Pharaoh Tikna, their mortal colossi will fall and our armies will be able to march into Neverset City. Seek him out and engage him without fear. I will make sure you're not alone when it comes time to bring him down. It is done. We have defeated the Neverset inside their own city. I wish I could say there is peace for my people at last, but I only foresee more bloodshed. We might have taken Neverset City, but the Neverset have a new seat of power. Thanks to Siamat, the powerful Dinge of the South Wind, the Neverset have become considerably more dangerous. We just learned that some of Nadan's ambushed reconnaissance parties managed to secure the entrance to the Lost City. Find Captain Nadan and get whatever information you need to bring down Siamat and the Neverset scum. Hail, adventurer. Nadun spoke highly of you. Are you here to aid us? The Neverset are not the only threat to our sacred tomb. A gnomish expedition stumbled upon our lands a few weeks ago. They did not heed our warnings and dug too deep within a cursed vault. Their entire expedition is now afflicted by a terrible curse that has robbed them of their sanity and taken control of their minds. They now seek access to the deepest vaults of Ul'dahn and possess a great threat. Go to the Sunstone Terrace and put their wretched souls out of their misery. They couldn't be saved, adventurer. The ancient curse that fell upon them is irrevocable. A feminine voice addresses you over the portable terminal. Emergency code 55729. Upper cerebral cortex function in expedition members have been compromised. Please report to your nearest terminal location to the southeast of the Sunstone Terrace for further analysis. Scanning subject. Cerebral cortex diagnosis indicates the absence of tomb curse phenomenon. Diagnosis did reveal frequent head trauma. The user would do well to exercise more caution around blunt objects in the future. The curse has taken over the expedition members' higher brain function, but my calculations reveal their suppressed adolescent subconscious can still be stimulated by realistic imagery. Utilize this holo projector to distract them. They are currently setting up explosives at the tomb to the east to attempt to gain access to secret passages in Ul'dahn. They seek dangerous re-origination technology beneath Ul'dahn and must be stopped. Well done, adventurer. The expedition has already doomed itself. There is no need for it to endanger the rest of the world as well. The expedition numbers are extremely large. User adventurer dealing with them by conventional means would take you in an estimated 2,700,136.5 hours. We can make use of a powerful source of energy held within Expedition's crawler vehicle. We will need the fusion core's access codes to accomplish this. Mechgineer Twizzleflux has these codes and can be found at the Starwatch Tower to the southeast. I've uploaded jamming frequencies to a scrambler. Use it to temporarily disable Twizzle fluxes defenses. Excellent job, user adventurer. We must obtain access to the fusion core now. It is true, new expedition crews have arrived by sea. My scanners detect that they already have been inflected by the curse phenomenon. You must hurry and go aboard Back Diver. The access codes will give us control over the fusion core's functions, but there is still a layer of security we must bypass. User adventurer, I must ask you to hack a very sophisticated mainframe known as the Wibson. Don't worry, I will provide you with further instructions. I am in control, user adventurer, but I cannot keep the core temperature stable indefinitely. I've downloaded my program to the fusion core and have complete control over it. I've created a small pocket of air inside to avoid vaporizing user adventurer. I will yield control of all moving functions so I can dedicate my cycles to keeping the core stable. Go down the hill and neutralize as many of the expedition members as possible. My analysis reveals you might feel guilt as a result of high fatality numbers. User adventure, you must be assured that expedition members are without hope. It is done, user adventurer. I thank you for your assistance with this unfortunate task. This is remarkable work you've done, especially for someone who hasn't taken my courses. These tablets provide new information on several subjects. They indicate that these obelisks are part of an enormous ancient mechanism that once kept this whole region masked from the rest of the world. They also depict how to recharge the mechanism, which is where your shaft of the stars comes in. Get ready, adventurer. We have some history to make. Would you get a load of this place? What a find, and somehow it's all remained untouched by plunderers. Listen, adventurer, I need to document this site before we disturb anything. While I do, why don't you have a look around? You know, explore a bit. You've earned it. Keep your eyes open for anything unusual. Oh, and please don't break anything, okay? Your exploration of the Chamber of the Stars has yielded more questions than answers. This unfortunate explorer has clearly suffered a bit of bad luck in the recent past. Prudence dictates that you perform the uninevitable task of searching the corpse for clues that might shed light on your surroundings. Odd. It looks as if someone used gemstones as lenses. I should be able to fix them without too much trouble. Every adventurer worth their salt knows never to step foot in a cave, dungeon, crypt, or tomb without ample supply of rope, right? You can never have too much of this stuff. You resolve to scrounging every scrap of it you can find from the skeletons here. Ah, rope. Thanks, kid. Something tells me I'm going to need this. Look at this, adventurer. Harrison holds up the dead scout's goggles. I tightened the clamps in the middle and crimped the wires on the edges. They may not be the most comfortable, but they should hold together. If I've translated your tablets correctly, there's something hidden here, a final piece to our puzzle. I hope your spectacles hold the key. Let me know what you find. Well, kid, it looks like you've done it again. Harrison points to an image on the tablets. This starlight is exactly what we're missing. Now we can get to work. Harrison grins. That's it, adventurer. The pieces we need are hidden in these statues. They look to be a bit off balance, as if maybe just a little nudge. I must say, your field work is coming along nicely. If you applied yourself, you could make a fine archaeologist one day. Talk about bringing the house down. Ah, that was nothing, really. Those statues were teetering as it was. Just needed a little push is all. How about you go and sort through the rubble? I've got a feeling we're close to getting this all sorted out. Fine work, adventurer. Harrison studies the tablets. It looks as though our work here is nearly complete. Evidently, the ancient statues were home to various species of scarabs. Determined to leave this site in the best condition possible, you resolved to ridding the chamber of these pests. As you obliterated the final scarab, you notice an ancient piece of ornamental jewelry on the ground. It looks like all that's left to do is to place the orb on the pedestal at each corner of this mechanism. We appear to have stumbled upon what may be the most important find in modern history. Harrison looks at you for a moment, then hands you the orbs. Well, go ahead, adventurer. We'd have never made this discovery without you. Well, now, would you look at that? And then, as amazing as this is, I am confident that there's more to our discovery than meets the eye. Much more. If you're looking for Harrison, you've just missed him. He was going on and on about his latest discovery and how everything was beginning to make sense. Whatever, he certainly wasn't making sense to me. I tried to convince him to stay here and just enjoy a few desert sunsets with me, but there's no talking to him when he gets that gleam in his eye. Perhaps you'll be willing to check on him. He was headed to the big monolith south of here. It would seem that I'm not the only one interested in this obelisk. Good timing, adventurer. Seems I'm not the only one interested in these obelisks, and these fellows aren't inclined to compare notes. I think I can handle this guy. Maybe you can take care of a few of his friends before they make their way over here? That's a relief. Thanks, adventurer. Turns out I've got my hands full here. Listen, adventurer, I don't have a lot of time to talk here. These guys are evacuating relics from this site and taking pieces of ancient technology that we need. I need you to check their crates for pieces of an ancient activation device. The officer should have the codes you'll need to open them. Hurry. We can't let them load this stuff into their planes. That's it? Good work, adventurer. This guy won't go down. You doing great, kid. Only one thing left to do. According to my research, there should be a Titan statue down below. Use the device to activate it, then break it down. If my theory is correct, the statue holds the key to reactivating this obelisk. According to Harrison's notes, placing this lens upon this dial should reactivate this obelisk. Exactly what that means remains to be seen. Okay, I've softened this guy up. How about you help me finish him off? I've got a plan for our escape, but it'll require a lot of guts and a little luck. You up for it, adventure? Just follow my lead. Good work back there, adventure. It looks like we've lost them for now. This manual describes an outlandish theories on how to most effectively manage large groups of workers as they engage in massive excavation projects. After a quick skim of the material, it becomes clear to you that the author of the book is the figure in charge of the over-aggressive pillagers here. A map on the back cover indicates that the author has a bunker in the southwest region of Uldum. Perhaps an introduction is in order. Oh, look, it's one of Little Snot's pamphlets. I'll just be taking that from you, if you don't mind. The commander is quite busy now. I'm afraid the demands of an operation such as this requires much of his attention these days. While you wait to speak with him, why don't you mingle with some of our guests? We have invited a variety of Azeroth's most illustrious figures to be present when we unlock the secrets of this region. I am confident that you will find them most captivating. I trust that you had no problems fitting in with our guests. The commander can be most generous to those who demonstrate their loyalty, and I know of something that you can do to curry favor with him. Before building up his workforce, he dealt in the furs of animals. He is quite skilled in the art of leatherworking. Furrier can do wonders. It's said to be home to a rare breed of coyote. Their furs would make very thoughtful gift. Oh, these are exquisite. The commander will be able to make a winter uniform with these. Here is much to be done in this region, blood adventurer. Was Bath hath a burning passion for their ancient technologies here, devat not. Perhaps there is a way for use to walk together. Let us put the misunderstandings of the past behind thee. Now there is an exclusive animal in the region to the east. The what I have been Hunic, bring me this creature as a token of your seniority. Then maybe I let you in on my operation? You've done it. Perhaps I can trust you've just more serious matters. The sky above the shriveled oasis is littered with these nasty vultures. Like infectious rodents with wings, these creatures serve no great purpose and inflict untold misery. Rid the skies of this nuisance and leave the region better than you found it. You've made the cradle of the ancients a somewhat less despicable place to travel through. Dr. Vinkman was one of my greatest researchers until he had to put on my misery. He did leave me with one of his greatest accomplishments, though, against the property attuned supernatural advisory. This weapon will siphon target's essence. It's of a key importance to the ritual will be attempting. Where do you come in, you've asked? Simple. You have the privilege of collecting the material. The weapon is calibrated on the furious specters in the temple to the east. Very good. You have earned yourself a place in the ritual. You shall be amongst the first to welcome Gobbles back to his original form. Here is something I need handled, adventurer. Most trusted advisor has run afoul of an ancient curse, a hex that has transformed the men into a turkey. All of the things I have studied for days to discover a remedy for his condition, and finally I am here to conduct the ritual. I will require several idols from the nearby ruins. You are to bring them to me at once. Dismissed. These look to be sufficient quality, which is we are one step closer to the cleansing ritual. We have a strict policy among our ranks, one that we take most seriously. Our troops are to dress in official uniform at all times. This helps with organization, friendly fire incidents are reduced, and it keeps the troops looking wonderful. We call it fashionism. We've been running low on uniforms lately. I must ask that you recover them from the troops that have fallen in the line of duty. You should find plenty of poor fellows east of here, at least at the ruins of Emaman. Most efficient work, adventurer. You should rise rapidly through the ranks. Alas, the time has come to set my gobbles free as that nasty curse. Pay attention now, adventurer, and stay on guard. There can be interruptions while I perform the ritual. Let me know when you have secured the perimeter. Now move it. That was probably not the transformation Schnatz was hoping for. Gobbles will be sorely missed, but the mission must not suffer. Perhaps there is something you can do to redeem yourself. Take von uniforms you recovered, while Vink, it may Vonkers will not behave so aggressively. Lately, the morale has been a bit lacking. Some of the Wonkas are refusing to perform these labors. Arch velocity. Find these lazy imbeciles and convince them that they must get to work, or else. Well done, adventurer. Zio may be help for you yet. Okay, guys. Well, that's the end of the episode. We're here with Commander Snots, trying to figure out what they're doing down here in Uldum in the southwest. I presume it has something to do with Harrison because this started from his quest line. But we're getting towards the end of Uldum, and we'll probably get into Twilight Highlands next episode. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a big thumbs up down below. It helps out a ton. If there's anything I can do to make these videos more entertaining for you, leave a comment down below. And I hope you guys are subbing so you guys get notifications of every upload I do. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day. Peace.